If you want to see how to transform these unpainted aquarium plants into these cooler looking painted aquarium plants, then you're watching the right tutorial. My name's Frank Diorio. You're watching DioramaWorkshop.com. Okay, so we want to take these little aquarium plants and try to give them a bit more of a painted diorama look than just looking like plastic. So what you want to do first is, in order to be able to plant these into the diorama for your jungle, each plant has kind of like a stem. You don't want to cut completely at the base. You want to leave just a little piece of the stem like this to be able to plant it later into the diorama. You want to cut close to the base, but avoid trimming off any of the leaves at the bottom. Try to cut just the end, like that. So I want to go in and cut all of these like this. By doing so, there will remain a little stem in the center, but that's fine. Once your bushes are cut like this, you want to paint them to remove the plastic effect. You'll notice some plants are dark plastic and some are light plastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to paint some dark green on the light green plastic and some light green on the dark plastic, and then we're going to paint some brown paints on the stems inside. So what you'll need is your paintbrush with 3 colors, a light green, dark green, and a brown. And it doesn't matter if they blend eventually, because that's what plants look like anyhow. Let's say you start with this light color bush. So we'll go into the dark first. Remove some of the excess on your brush. And then you just want to fling some paint on it, on the front and the back. You don't want to completely cover. You're not repainting the entire plastic. You just want to give it a two-tone effect to not have that shiny sort of like plastic gloss on it. So now by doing that, you're putting dark over the light green, and then you take some brown, mix it with the dark green too if you want, and then you're going to place it in the center to make the stem brown and make it look a bit more exotic. You can then, towards the base, put some browns there too. Then you can place it upside down to dry, and it's so light that it's not going to press onto the table. It'll be able to dry like that. So now we move on to the next one. This one is more dark, so let's use some of the lighter green. On the sides, just like that. You want to keep the original plastic again. Don't cover the whole thing. Then use some brownish color for the inside, a bit more if it's not dark enough. Put some brown at the base, just like that. Put it to dry. Let's do the same for all the other ones. This one is very neon, so dark green. See how much it looks better already? Dark green on the edge, outsides. Some brown, center. There you go. Let it dry. This one's dark, Let's put light. Some brown. There you go. Some dark. Some brown. Some brown. This one is more light. Some brown. You don't have to do this paint technique to create your diorama, but it's fun to paint. I like painting, and it makes it look better in the end. And if you think you made it too dark, you can always go to the light and then put some light touches back on. There's nothing that says there's no rules really on how to do your jungle colors. Instead of looking bright neon green, your plants now look a bit more realistic. So there you have it. Let them dry another 10 minutes and then you're ready to plant them. You can now move on to the next tutorial, which will be the assembly of the jungle tiles, which will show how you plant these and your palm trees to create the diorama effect. Thanks for watching DioramaWorkshop.com. If you want more interactivity, you can follow us on these multimedia platforms. If you have a question about past or future Star Wars Celebration workshops, send me an email at dioramaworkshop.com@gmail.com. If you have a Facebook account, join the official Star Wars Celebration Diorama Builders fan club today. If you like the video, please subscribe, share, and tell your friends to come check us out. If you want to see even more Star Wars Celebration crew coverage, click on the link to warp to dioramaworkshop.com, the official Star Wars Celebration Diorama Builders website.